Okay, so one of the most fundamental aspects of understanding music theory is understanding what it means to be in a key and how the idea of key translates into what we play on the bass, what is written on every instrument, and what notes are part of a key and what notes are not part of a key. So when we look at something like the fingerboard chart on the bass, that bigger chromatic fingerboard that looks like this, then what we have is we have actually all the notes that are on the instrument. So if we start down here at E open, we have E, F, F sharp, G flat, G, G sharp, A flat, A sharp, B flat, B, C, C sharp, D flat, D, D sharp, E flat. And all across all the strings, we have all the notes that you can play and all of their names. We call that chromatic because chroma is a Greek word that means all, and matic, like automatic, means do. Like automatic is a word that means do right away. Auto is the right away part and matic is the do part. So when we think about chromatic, chroma means all and matic means do, so it's chromatic. Means do them all. And that's what we're doing. We're saying the names as we play all of these notes. When we play in a key, so in essence, when we think about the piano, this would be E would be a white key, F would be a white key, F sharp, G flat would be a black key, white key, black key, white key, black key. It would be all the notes of the chromatic scale of each note going up, whether the note is white or black. When we play in a key, it isn't a collection of notes like this is, it's a selection of them. So we'd be starting down here with E and F, and we wouldn't play F sharp, G flat. We'd leave it out because it's not part of the key of C. We'd play G, not G sharp, A flat. We'd play A sharp, B flat. Now this is easy on the piano because we would just leave out all the black keys and only play the white keys, or we'd play in some keys some black keys along with the white keys. On the bass or the guitar, this isn't quite as easy because, of course, these frets all look the same. So we're going to play E, F, G. We're going to play A, B, C. We're going to play every note that's just a natural, like just a regular name, and that's going to get us to play something that looks like this. If I decide I'm only going to play natural notes, it's going to be E open, F, G, A, B, C, D, and E. And I can do that same job on other strings, obviously, as well. I can have A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and A. And I can have D, E, F, G, A, B, C, and D. And then G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And so by having a mastery or a understanding of where all the natural notes are, when we play a song in the key of C, those are all the notes that we're going to be playing. And we can either play other people's bass parts or we can make up a bass part in the key of C. If I think about a C note here, the G note here, an A note here, and an F note here, I can make a bass part like and that would be my bass part. That'd go from C to G to A to F. And I can find those notes faster if I've taken away all the notes that aren't related to the key. And I can begin to build all kinds of nice bass parts up the neck of the guitar as well, just by thinking about where those natural notes are. One interesting feature of understanding your fingerboard is being able to think, well, I have A, B, D, E, G, A, C, D across the 5th fret. So I can go no matter which of those no matter which of those 5th or 7th fret notes I play, they're all going to be in the key of C. And so working your way up and then also descending. So that would be E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, D, C, B, A, G, F, E, A, B, C, D, E, etc., etc. Working your way up and down each string, saying the names out loud all the time. So that's the beginning of understanding keys as they relate to what you're going to play by other people's music, and then how to sort of build your own bass parts as well. We also have a chart that looks like this, a transposition chart. I'll send you one of these as well if you don't already have one. So what we have in this chart is we have the names of the keys down this side. So those are the names of each of the groupings. You can almost think of them as being like teams that are going to play to, instead of win a game, they're going to win a song. You're going to be able to play a song. And then we have along the top column, we have these function names, functions across here, and we have T, SD, and T, D, etc. Ignore those for now. I'll explain them another time. We have the keys going down this way, and then we have what we call the degrees of the scale. Degree 1, degree 2, degree 3, degree 4, degree 5, 6, 7, and 1. We call them degrees, but really they're just positions within the scale of the key of C. So we have a scale that represents that key. On the piano, that would be a C scale that would go do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, or C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. So what we have here is, instead of just the names of the notes, we have actually the names of the chords. So that'd be C, D minor, E minor, F, G, A minor, B diminished, and C. The chord that's represented by what we play in what we call the harmonized scale. So instead of playing just the notes, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, when we play the piano, we can play a triad. That would be C, E, and G. That'd be a C. That'd be a D minor, degree number 2, E minor, degree number 3, F, degree 4, G, degree 5, A minor, degree 6, B diminished, degree 7, and back to C, degree 8. We can see here that where it says signature, the key signature for the key of C is no sharps or flats. That's what that 0 represents. So we have only natural notes, in this case only white keys, and going from C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. If we pretend that these aren't chords, we could just play them as scale notes. On the bass, that would look like this. We could play it like this: C, D, E, F, G, A, B, and C. And that'll give us that scale sound of do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. And of course, being able to descend is really important too. So C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, B, A, G, F, E, D, C. We also think of those as being degree names. So that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and of course 1 again. So when we think about the first of the C scale, the first of the key is C. The second of the key is D. Then we have E, which is the third of the key. F, which is the fourth of the key of C, 4th degree. G, which is the 5th degree. A, which is 6th degree. B, which is 7th degree. And C, which is the first again, or the 8 if we think of that as being an octave. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We just created an octave through that scale. And when we play songs, we can either play the root of the chords that are being played. So like I said, C, 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 F, 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 G, 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 C, C, like that. Or we can play all kinds of like lines and motifs. And motifs are like riffs that we can play. And just sort of jam within the confines of that scale that represents the key. Obviously, if we look at this chart again, we can see that there are various keys. We have the key of G here, which is the next key down. And then it has a set of notes that we could say would be G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, and G. F's are sharped in this key, and it produces a series of chords, or triads. Triads are chords, same thing. Chords that we could play as G, A minor, B diminished, or sorry, G, A minor, B minor, C, D, E minor, F sharp diminished, and C, and etc., etc. And there's 12 of these scales to be learned. And being able to play in a particular key on your instrument is just a really valuable thing to be able to do. So the first job to do is to do those drills up and down the neck of the guitar from the open E and play only natural notes. We're going to make the key of C our job for the day, for the week, I should say. And we have E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, and descending D, C, B, A, F, G, F, and E, and A, B, C, etc., going up and down each string. The second thing to do is to play the actual scale, and that could be like this: C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, or you could play it like this: C and play D here instead of the open. I'm using the fretted fifth string of the the fifth fret of the third string. So it'd be C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Or I could bring C up to here. It's like that. I could play it like that. There's a whole bunch of different ways you can play it. And if you think about the way, looking at the fingerboard, finding all those natural notes within the fingerboard would be also a valuable thing to do. So what you're going to do is you're going to take the fingerboard. You can start on any C. Let's say we start on this C that we find right here. There's C. Then we can play D here, and then E here, F, G, then A, then B, then C, or we can play C here, play C here, and then play D down here. D, then E, F, then G here on the fifth fret, A, and then play B, maybe play the B down here, and then the C here. So that could be an interesting way of playing that scale. That would look more like this: C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, B, G, A, G, F, E, D, and C. And just finding all those scales and all those places on your fingerboard could be would be a very valuable thing to spend your time on in terms of this theory lesson. Another thing to do is to think about the fact that a C triad, you might remember from your piano days, is made up of a C note, an E note, and a G note. First, third, and fifth. First note of the scale, not the second. Yes, the third, not the fourth, but the fifth. First, third, and fifth. So that's C, E, and G. So if I wanted to play broken chords or arpeggios on the bass, I could play C, E, G, like that. C here, E here, or G here. I could also play G open this way, so C, E, G, like that. C, E, G. And then I could also play it here, C, E, G, like that. I could also play it, anywhere else on the fingerboard. That could be C, E, G, like that. So finding all those triads is also really valuable. Finding all the places where you can find C's, E's, and G's. They can be in any order. So you could actually have E here. So that would be E, G, C. They don't have to be in the same order. It could be G, C, and E, like that. And that's all valuable information to take into your practice week. I hope that was helpful. I'll send you a copy of that transposition chart, which will give you all the names of all the keys. And I'll also send you a copy of this bass fingerboard. I think you have one already, but I'll make sure you got one. And putting those two charts together is a great adventure, and that's just the start of it. The key of C is just the beginning of you exploring, getting to know the instrument in your various keys. Okay.